Okay, so we're on our way up to the mountains. We're at their halfway point, and we're getting some gas. Clearly, in the truck, we have some of Jake's things and some of my things. I really want to plant flowers. He wants to do plumbing, so we're going for two different reasons right now.
I took a video before of this same spot when it was not quite as green. The sun's hitting it real kind of neat, so just thought I'd stop and take a quick video of that. Alright, so we just got here and everything is like super duper green. We're up on top, but it is very cool. That Sandy Estes came up a little bit. Why are you scared of heights?
Because they're too high. I like the ground better. That's where my flowers are.
Alright, so we had visitors and
Jake had the bright idea of, allowing some friends to come up here, and apparently they don't know how to use tea kettles. So I found this with a $20 bill stuffed in it.
Alright, so I'm working on the shower now, and what I did here is I went ahead and cut these two pipes, put tees in, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll get into how I'm doing it. Here's my basic materials for going ahead and putting this shower in here, because it's definitely necessary, because it's just baths. Just isn't gonna cut it unless I put another water heater on there, but I think I might be able to get away with doing it with baths. We'll just go ahead and see here. So here's all my plumbing stuff going on, and of course got this, but you definitely shouldn't use this crap for this, but it's what's here. So let's go ahead and go see what that Sandy Estes is up to over in her garden. She's got all kinds of crazy plants and what have you. So we'll go ahead and see what she's doing over here. She's got roses. She does not know I'm coming over here to bother her with her crooked hat.
But, oh, there's one thing I do want to show. Okay, come over here and look at this. Now, come over here and look at this. Get over here. Now, because the ground is so rocky, it's really hard to be able to dig a hole to be able to plant plants with, a root ball that's like this big. So what I have to do is kind of mound it up, and I'm using potting soil. The potting soil is real loose and fluffy. So, when it rains or if I water it, it'll wash away. So my theory, at least I hope it's going to work, what I'm doing is planting them in a little mound and then pressing the rocks in around the sides to help the potting soil stop from eroding.
Oh.
So I'm kind of making like a living pot for my plants. Hopefully it'll work. Oh my goodness.
Alright, so I about have the shower stall complete, and I just used the lumber that I had around here. I figured I had enough scraps floating around to go ahead and knock this out, but that's what I have going on here. Pretty simple and efficient, and it should work quite well. Alright, before I get into running this plumbing, I'm going to go ahead and go into my plumbing parts list. I have, that's what that connects to, the actual shower head. And then this is going to go up top, and it's going to accept this. And I got T's, of course, and I have two of these. That's going to turn the hot and cold water on. I got a bucket of these. Got a bucket of these. Shouldn't need those, but if I mess up or something. And then I've got a bucket of these. And I wanted the CPVC ones, but they didn't have them, so fancy by accident. And I got this, screws, extra one of these, and of course pipe. Alright, with this stuff, since, everything's not square and perfect, one of my tricks here, so that I can get it back where I dry fit it at, is I'll mark here, and I'll mark here. And then I know that once I put the glue and the primer on, that's where it needs to go back to. Alright, so I have the shower more or less hooked up here. Just got to secure it. This is what I got going on. Like so, and then there are the switches, handles. That's there, and that's up here. That's going to secure to that 2x4 right there. And then underneath, what I got going on is, like I said I was going to do earlier, it's got these T's here. One there, that's the cold, that's the hot. Then they each go up and then out like so, and then up here to there, and then boom, right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack it and finish it up. Alright, so the sun's starting to go down, and I believe I should have a working shower at this point. Here's what I got going on. Here's how I did it. All that stuff. Right to there. There's that. There's those. It just goes there. And I already showed all this part under here. And I go through all this in my earlier videos. So if you just look on the playlist this is on, you'll see how I hooked all this up. So, gonna let it sit for a little while and go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, so I got everything all hooked up. I got the water and everything ready to go. I tried it out. Everything seemed good. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop it on real quick. Go ahead and do the cold. That is a mountain shower, totally off grid. I still think it's awesome that we got water out here.
Yeah, I'm literally washing my hands in a bathroom. Washing my hands.
Oh, and I know that this long part's supposed to be down here. This is supposed to be flipped around like this. I know that. I just wanted it up a little bit higher, so that's why I did it like that.